between me and you. I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, you can't be replaced. So no one else can do like you do. That's bottom line. Spend my life with you. I won't please you in any way I can. I won't share my world. Don't you understand? Your love is no one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give all day long. Your love is one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long. Rolling the way down, not breathe your hand. You only can rescue me. This is my breath. If you were mine, if you were mine, I wouldn't want to go to heaven.
7 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hey guys, after this great commentary, be sure you run over to our website, www.justmecmb.cc for this great t-shirt and more. Support the channel by purchasing a t-shirt. Hi, welcome to my channel. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that post notification bell so that you'll know every time we upload. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Kush Online. We take the stress out of plus-size queens worrying about what to wear.
Maybe we just love like that. Times I don't want you around. You do something to make me smile, and it's hard for me to try to doubt.
Hey, Miss Mob. I'm so happy to see you here. I hope you've had a great day. And Bush Barbies, you too. I know you may be busy, but thank you for taking the time to check out this video. Replay gang, I need y'all to do y'all thing. Guys, as you come in, please hit that like button and be sure to comment down below or in the chat. And guys, the most important part of this conversation is you. Be sure to join in the comments. Let us know how you feel. And be sure to say hello. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to another live video presentation. I hope everybody is having an amazing day so far. I know that I am. Sorry I missed you guys yesterday. Outside of the fact that we had a crazy storm that took the internet out for most of the day, I don't know, I just had a lot going on yesterday. I used to complain when the internet acted janky when I lived in Georgia. But being here has changed my entire outlook. Like in 2025 is no longer 2024. We actually have issues to where you have no internet. The Walmart app, you could barely get on it. Um, I think that was not only because we were having issues. Walmart is homed in Bentonville, and I know a lot of the complex stuff that goes on happens up there. And I think they were having some issues as well. Like it just was so frustrating yesterday. And I just, sometimes you be complaining and don't even know you got it way better than somebody else. So if you guys again have been having a good day, please put a heart in the chat to let me know your day has been amazing. Also, guys, as you know, the like button is life to the live. So I'm gonna need y'all to hit that like button for me. Not only to show support to the channel, but show support to the live. Y'all, we just started this doggone live and they have yellow tagged me. I'm sitting here like, what is going on? Child, boo. That's all I can say. Gonna be one of them days too, I guess, today. But we gonna keep on going and we gonna make it do what it do. I mean, what else can you do? Um, I'm not even sure what it is that has them yellow tagging. Like, I don't have anybody's name in the title or anything, but whatever. They give you lemons, make lemonade. Let's see who we have in the chat today. Hey, can you be? Hey, Tangela, Shanae. Welcome to today. Let me go ahead and pop y'all up here. Okay, I think I put everybody up there. Sunrose, Shanae, Lakeisha, San. Anybody down there that I missed? No. Tangela. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Want to make sure that I put everybody on the screen. Also, hey girls. Thank you so very much for popping on here with me today. Um, the lives I did the other day were very different. Like there were so many people who popped on here saying negative stuff, and it was really weird. So it's like since then, my channel is just not acting the same. But whatever the case, again, they give you lemons, you gotta make lemonade. Hey, Tay Tay. So, girls, today on In the Situation Room, we have Peach. We're going to go ahead and talk about this Zanadia video, and then we're going to pop over to my Jazzy life. Now, I think I'm about 5 days behind. So, things that happened within the last 5 days, I think that's the window that I'm going to be working with here. I don't always want to talk about things when the next person talks about it. Um, for you guys that frequent a lot of different channels, it probably makes things even more so aggravating because you're watching the same videos be reacted to. And let's be honest, a lot of us talk about some of the same people. Yeah, you can come over here and maybe I talk about mahogany, other people don't. And you may go on the planet. She has a few people that's unique to her, and every, other reactors as well. Um, that's what pulls us and sets us apart, but we're still one and the same when it comes to the point that we are um, commentary channels that talk about women. So for my channel, one of the things that I have always wanted to do with this subset of people that we talk about and things that we talk about, things related to moms, is create a channel that has the resources for moms as well. Um, so I'm gonna take y'all kind of like around the way just a tad, but um, it's a point to this. So last night I was on the planet. They were talking about Jasmine, and somebody who was in the chat was talking about her basketball stuff. Now, somebody asked, "Does she play basketball? Do you play basketball?" Jasmine said, "Yeah." And so then it was like, "You didn't go pro, blah, blah, blah." Okay. And that is true. She did not go pro. She didn't even go semi pro. Some semi pro teams, I think it's no, it's a league in semi pro that actually pays. But there's another league, WBCBL, that doesn't pay. I think the one that pays is USCA. I don't remember exactly, so don't quote me on the leagues, but I know the WBCBL because I used to work with them in the marketing arena. Um, and the other one, I don't know it because I don't have any experience with it. But one of the dag, I can't even think right here. One of the companies that are teams that used to be in the WBCBL went to their league and now play with them. And things they have, better sponsorships and things like that. So because of that, they're able to get a little payment for their games. It's not a get rich thing. And when I speak of sports, I'm speaking from the women's side of things. Okay, so I just want to put that out there. Um, I don't have a lot of experience with men's sports. Um, J- hold on, y'all. I'm sitting here thinking of this team now in my head. It's like, what was the name of the team? So now uh I had to go find them because if I don't, it's gonna drive me crazy. The team that I used to that was in the WBCBL was called Georgia Soul. They are now in the new league, and let me tell you the name of the league. That's why I was wanting to know who they were. Um, TBL. Looks like the TBL. Anyway, I know I'm kind of going off to the left a little bit. Um, but a lot of people don't make it pro. That's where I'm going with this. And the thing that I always taught my girls, because I used to have an AAU organization, um, we had two teams, almost 30 to 40 girls, and I helped a lot of kids get into college. So becoming pro is not the ultimate for a lot of children. And so I made this point in the chat last night. Did I have a curse word in it? Oh, I didn't even realize I had that there. Thank you so much. That's what the hell. I bet you that's what it is. Because I'm sitting here like, what the hell I done did this morning? I bet that's what it was. So I just went and edited that. I'm still red yellow tag, but damn, I don't think I've ever put a curse word in it. Girl, I am slipping. Oh, you be out for one day, child, and you get back to work and don't remember how to do your job. And I know this ain't no job, but y'all know what I'm saying. But anyway, my point is, I want to make this quick point. A lot of kids don't make it pro, but there are other goals when it comes to sports, especially from the youth athletics going into adult athletics, right? So for me, my daughter's dream wasn't to be in a WNBA. My daughter's dream was to play for Tennessee. That's college basketball. So each kid has a different dream. So she didn't make it to Tennessee, but she did make it into college and she loved basketball. So my thing to her was, we never even thought about the professional realm. She wanted to be a physical therapist. It was, let the sport that you love you back. And when I told her that, it was about letting this sport pay for her college. That was the goal. That's where we were going. Now, a lot of people don't have a focus when it comes to that. Everybody does go into sports thinking they're gonna make it to the pros, but baby, you got a better chance of having autism than you do making it to the pros. So I'm saying all of this to say that Jasmine is slow. Jasmine do dumb shit. Jasmine is unfocused. Jasmine is not a content creator when it comes to doing something good enough to pay her well. Jasmine is a lot of negative things. Not the greatest mom, and I could go on. But Jasmine did play ball. Jasmine did get well enough to be heavily entrenched in the AAU organization, and Jasmine got got basketball to pay for her to go to college. Those things she did do, and those are her accomplishments. And I hate to see people consistently try to dog her about sports because although she didn't make it into the WNBA, she did make it to college, which for a lot of kids, that's a big deal. And secondly, um, back then it was just making it to college, getting your college paid for, and then having a decent career. Now with the NIL, which is name, image, likeness, you could become a millionaire in college just from being a good player and people utilizing your name, image, and likeness to market for the school that you go to, and also to sell merchandise for said school. So I just wanted to make that point here. I know I've been talking for a little minute. I hope you guys can kind of just appreciate the information instead of being like, what the hell is she talking about? Why is she talking about this? Because most of us are moms, and some people know your kids aren't good enough to make it in the pros, and so you just try to get them out of um wanting to be into sports. Southside, you made a very valid point that I didn't even bring up. Um, okay, you said that Jasmine's intentions was to go pro and to pretend she was good enough to go pro. Okay, I ain't even gonna step on that landfill because I don't know what her intentions were personally. I've never heard anybody discuss it. So I really don't have a reference point there that I can speak on. I mean, because if that was her intentions, but let's be honest though, Southside, a lot of kids, that is their intentions. They want to go pro. That's where the money is, that's where the notoriety is, and that's what's glorified. So that is what they want. But most of them kids are not gonna make it. Out of 100 kids, maybe one will have the ability, and point 0.5 might actually make it there. Out of 200 kids, maybe one will make it. And that's just being honest. It's not going to happen for every child. And every parent doesn't have the intellect to steer their kid. And then some parents just aren't involved. Sports is a way to keep their kids engaged while they work to try to raise their families. I mean, that's it for some people. But I just want to say, give credit where credit is due. Now, another thing, they talk about her stats. Let me see if I can look up my daughter's stats because, to be honest, I didn't even know what her stats were most of the time. And dang, now when I Google my daughter's name in Max Prep, she comes up as a coach. She don't even come up as a player. My daughter was supposed to um wanted to be a physical therapist, and then when she got to college, at the end of college, I have found a DPT program for her, the whole 9 yards. Um, and she decided she wanted to teach. And that's where it went, and that's where it stayed. She ended up being a teacher. So she is a teacher now, which the odd thing about it is she does not teach basketball. She teaches. She was the assistant coach for basketball, and then she became the head coach for volleyball. She taught herself a new sport. She went and educated herself as a coach for that sport, and she has brought her school's system the first regional championship for that sport, a sport she didn't even play. She played basketball, and she did that for volleyball. If you have, if you're a good student of the game, you can do things. So that's that. Let me see. I think my kid is probably too old. No, so I don't know, y'all. My point was just that some kids don't have the points or get the points because they are role players. And looking back, I don't know what they considered my daughter, but whatever. Anyway, let's get back to today's agenda. Let me see who else is in here. Uh, Sunrose, did I speak to you? Hey, Karen. You know what? Also, Southside, to kind of piggyback on what you said, she is so unfocused that I don't even think she know what she knows or what she wants. Like she was just living. She didn't have goals. She may have had dreams. A lot of people do, but you know, what's the saying? Faith without work is dead, so are dreams. Because dreams is just something you think about. You have to manifest those things. You have to work toward those things. She did all to have kids with a pimp and be a bum. Oh my lord. Yeah, maybe so. He wanted 4 points. She won 4 points her entire playing. I mean, but that's an average per game. That is an average. Um, and that's eh, I can't s- I can speak on it and say number one, 4 points. When they show your stats, that's an average for the season. It's not that you got 4 points and that was it ever. She may have had several games that she got no points. She may have had some games that she got 10. She may have had some points that she had 20. Also, another thing you have to look at is what is their team's average. Some teams don't even average 50 points a game. So 4 points to 50, 15 points to 50. Okay, you done did something. Another thing that I learned after my daughter was no longer playing is about the sixth man. There are some people who are role players. Let me give you an example. When Candace Parker played for Tennessee for the Lady Vols, Candace Parker was a star player. So she did have a lot of points per game. But Alexis Hornbuckle, she was a six man. She was a role player. She was an excellent player, but she was not a person who put a lot of points on the board. She was a person who helped, assisted the main players in accomplishing their goal, right? So she may have, you may look at her stats and it may say the same thing. It may say 4 points a game, which I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but I'm just making a point. It may say, let me be more reasonable. It may say 10 points a game. You know what I mean? So I was just making a general point. I'm not trying to take up for Jasmine. Jasmine did get picked to play overseas, so she wasn't that bad. But she didn't make it because you can only have one child and play overseas. She got pregnant with Amaya. Now, my understanding was Philip didn't want her to go overseas. So that was his way of ensuring she couldn't go. That was my understanding. Let me be honest, the old Jasmine stuff in any of these women, I don't get that involved that I, know everything about everything. Like her saying that she was good enough to be pro. Never knew that. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I have seen her play Southside in these little clips, and quite frankly, I think she really helps the cause of the people who talk down on her. Now, Shanae Southside did not come to play today. Hey, Miss Tracy. Um, I don't think she be looking good when she be showing herself play. All you ever see her do is not make uh points and look chunky as hell out there. I'm just gonna be honest. I ain't even in the front. I'm not trying to take up for Jasmine. I made a point last night in the live just to say that when you talk about a kid and say, "Oh, you didn't even go pro," you're not talking about just that kid. You're talking about every kid that played ball that didn't go pro. Some kids, ball was just a way that their parents was able to harner their focus into something other than the streets. Some kids was just trying to go to college. Some kids did want to go pro. It's all type of reasons that people do things. And so my thing is don't step on the kids that tried and dog them all trying to weaponize or demonize that one person. My jazzy life is just my jazzy life. Me making that point was a generalization. I wasn't trying to take up for her. But I just don't like seeing people try to dog a person just because they played sports and didn't go pro. Because a lot of these kids, I remember my daughter was in college and it was two or three girls. A lot of times they will give athletes work study, just to help them out as far as financial aid, especially if the team or the school didn't have enough money to give them a full ride scholarship, which it was attempted. Mostly the main players got the full rides. Other kids might have still had a little bit of money to pay, right? Most of the kids that play in college, especially uh, HBCUs, they coming from impoverished backgrounds. I knew one little girl, she was the first person in her family to go to college. She was from somewhere in the Midwest, and her family was very poor. I don't even know. I think the school paid for the kid to get from home to Georgia, which is where the school was. Now she was getting work study, right? But she was having to give her work study check to the school to help pay for her tuition. This girl her family was I'm gonna say impoverished that I mean they couldn't even send her money to buy pads and stuff like that. So I found out that she had to sign her check up because they asked because so my daughter she had some extra financial needs, so they got her work study. And then she gonna say they said the same thing to her. I said, who? Baby, after I went and tore up that financial aid department, the lady who was over it got fired, and all them babies got their money. I said, how y'all gonna take her damn money, her period, her pad money? The fuck? These kids is away from home. For a lot of kids, if they don't have money, they gotta quit college. You don't do that to nobody. But my point is just that a lot of people was trying to head to college instead of head to the pros. No, no, they weren't. If they could have made it to the pros, I'm sure they would have went there. But that's really all I want to say. I really didn't. I wasn't trying to make it bigger, and the damn show ain't just about my Jazzy life. I was just making a point. I don't know what Jasmine's intentions were. She probably didn't even know what her intentions were. But some of the things that she said last night, because I remember Mimi saying, why do they have to be off the phone? Why, the focus on the game thing. That's real. Now, I ain't never told my daughter that. I wasn't that deep into it because my daughter was disciplined enough to know what she needed. So most of those kids hype themselves up before the game. They listen to music. They doing their thing, whatever, whatever. When they get to the school, they game balling it up, and then they get on the floor and do their thing. You know what I'm saying? And then afterwards, they'll be on the phone. My daughter wouldn't have been chopping it up on no damn phone before no game. But of course, my daughter, she a different type of animal. I mean, Kaylin is the fruit of her mama's tree, and my daughter's the fruit of my tree and her father's tree, and all of those people that was around her who helped make her who she is. So it was a village over here. It wasn't just a mama and a daddy that was a pimp. So I want to say that, yeah, because bragging about some bullshit that can't feed your kids and you on why it's trash. Well, Southside, I'm gonna say this just to be the devil's advocate from that statement. I mean, she could brag about basketball because that's something that she loves and it belongs to her, right? But I still agree with you, not because it can't feed her kids, because if that was an outlet for her and her stress, and then it allowed her to still go on and do what she needed to do to feed her kids, that's a different way to accomplish the same thing that you're saying. So I still get the point. And I just say this statement because I'm making it general. I'm not talking or taking up for Jasmine. And I just want to be clear about that. Okay. Why am I defending her? I just said, which this statement was made 9 minutes ago. I'm definitely not defending Jasmine. I'm speaking generally. I just feel like you should give her credit for playing and getting to college. Because believe it or not, for some kids that get to college, a lot of kids don't they get there, but they have to walk on. They barely get playing time. Like they are not the pick. If she was able to get college paid for by basketball, to me that's an accomplishment. That's all I'm saying, sweetie. I'm not trying to take up for her. I'm definitely not. And I mean, I don't know what to say to you. I'm not trying to take up for Jasmine, honey. I'm just speaking generally about something that I don't like personally, which is I don't like why dog a kid because they didn't make it pro? Because hell, most of the kids that play are not going pro. Period. Point blank. And then another thing that she said last night was that something about something about her. a girl in the thing said her daughter something about them having a pro capability, and it's like, girl, let's keep it real here. Your friend, you have to play a year at least, and you have to play a year at least in uh, college before you can go uh, pro. So like that's that on that. Let me stop talking about this. So we gonna move on because I spent way too much time talking about this and we ain't even went over to Jasmine. We might as well go there first since we talking about ass because I want to eat up on some shit anyway. I'm not taking up for her though. And just like I just read sure how you feel, I read how you felt, and I respect how you feel. It's the same, for me. I am putting my opinion out here. I'm speaking on something. So to ask me why am I defending her? Let's say I was defending her. Like if I felt she was right on something and I spoke on that, then that's just that on that. Like why would that be a problem? Just because she's a jerk and an asshole in one aspect don't mean she's that in everything. So why would you have a problem for a person speaking up for somebody if it was warranted? Like that shouldn't be that big of a deal. Just like I don't have a problem with you speaking how you spoke and I respect how you feel. But I'm not speaking up for Jasmine. Not at all. Anyway, we're going to jump on over here. The first thing I want to discuss is this court situation. I did look things up. I was able to look up the case. Now when I looked, they did not show the docket. Like when we discussed the situation with Peach McIntyre, we saw the full docket and we were able to see everything that was submitted on the docket. They did not show us that when I looked, and that's interesting. Now we all know she goes to court on the 18th. We all know that it is in Tarrant County. Did I not put it in right, Dukes? We all know. Yeah, it's not coming up now. Oh, hold on. I was putting the wrong button. Last name is Dukes. First name is Jasmine. Criminal court docket, Tarrant County, Texas. Now they ain't coming up at all. Hold on, y'all, honey. I got to go. No, she was in court too. Okay. It's not coming up. I did look it up though. Let's just go there. I did look it up, and when I had looked it up, it showed that she goes to court March the 18th. Her court time is 9 a.m. It showed what she was there for, which was the same as before. Um, t- Let me try another place because now I'm like, wait a damn minute, because I know I saw it and that was the page I looked it up on. So it's like, why can I not see it now? Government courts. criminal court. Dukes, Jasmine, sorry. Y'all, for some reason, she's not coming up anymore. I'm gonna go over to Jasmine's page because we was going there anyway to see maybe if she posted something. I can't believe they took my money and credit cards. Uh, yeah, it that's not coming up. I'm gonna have to do uh some more I'm gonna have to do some more research on that. Um Fit says, "Did you see Peach's new babysitter, her 7-year-old daughter, the way she was child, did you yes, baby, head bobbing everywhere." I was gonna say something about that. Because we gonna look at that video. Yes, I did. I was like, dang, the little baby. I know they little necks be cause good Lord, hold the baby head, boo. Lord have mercy. Yes, honey. Okay, Tracy says that little girl Amaya don't need no freaking channel. I'm gonna tell y'all what I think about that. Jasmine is trying to play the long game. Jasmine called herself trying to strategize and be smart because she's scared. If this situation continues, she may not. It's not even a matter of losing a channel. Now, remember, Phil had a channel and then he lost his channel. He didn't lose the channel. They told him to get his butt off the internet. If you have a now, I don't know if Phil's included social media, but I'm sure he probably was using stuff like Facebook and Instagram to show his people to the prospect, if you know what I'm saying. Now, hey, Teresa, when it comes to her, all the stuff that she did was, and all the proof that was submitted was social media, videos, phone. Yeah, it was phone, social media, and text, which means they are probably going to restrict her from using social media because, especially since it was included in how she committed her situation, if you know what I'm saying. I'd be so scared about what what's politically correct on here and not. So it's just selective how I say things. Anyway, if she used social media in commission of her, you know what? They could limit her from being on there, which means she cannot have a channel. So if you take and have your daughter on there and have the daughter consistently talking about what mom did and all the things, I guess that's how she's gonna try to do it. And it still ain't gonna work because you're not gonna be able to talk on there. You're not gonna probably even be able to be shown on there. I don't know. It's a bad idea. I don't see how that's gonna work for her for what she wants. Because instead of just going and getting a job and being a regular mom, which let's be honest, without social media, Jasmine is not gonna make it. All of her bills she pay on her own. She does make enough to pay her bills and be broke. But if she don't have that channel, she ain't gonna even be able to pay rent. And so that's gonna be a situation. That's why she was over there crying and being fake about what she was putting up. This is bigger than she don't even need to worry about Liv no more. This is bigger than Liv. So we can go on from that. Just me and be Girl, I totally agree with you saying about Craig having that girl Shanna as a backup. Yep. Hey, LaShonda. Child, that's a whole different conversation there. That is a whole different. You're right. I don't understand. And then her crop tops be barely covering up a little nubs. It's like, girl, what do you have going on? Now, this is another thing. I forgot to look, and I forgot to look at the whoa, wait a minute. I don't know if this is a felony or if it was a misdemeanor. I'm trying to look that up, guys. I'm sorry for the silence. But I'm trying to look up to see if this was a felony or misdemeanor. I know it was Williamson County, but I don't have all of that stuff pulled up here. So when I'm silent, I am looking it up. I was gonna go back and try to look it up because on Tarrant County is asking me about if it was a felony or misdemeanor. So that's what I need to find out. Jail records, last name, first name, search. Okay, it was harassment. Okay. Okay, so they've changed the information. It used to say issuing authority was Tarrant County. Now it says Arlington PD. 515 is the offense. Okay, it is a misdemeanor. So let me go back over here to misdemeanor courts to see. I may have to look it up somewhere else. Oh Lord, now you got to look it up by. Uh, let's just look for the docket. I know my computer is like, girl. I know, right? What you say? Not nubs, bird chest. Heck no. But yeah, you right. The only problem about it is, Leslie, is she still may be put in a situation that they don't allow her online. Jasmine was liable to things changed today with her case. I do see that, but I don't see the live. Let me go back over here, child, because y'all know I got to look. Okay, my jazzy life. Oh, that's why. No, let me look up. Okay, my jazzy life. Let's look for live. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and jump over into this case right here because I want to know what's going on. instead of just trying to look it up. Hell, if she done told us what's up, we just get it from her. Let me go ahead and pull it up, guys. Okay, let me know you guys can see and hear by putting a heart in the chat yet again. I don't think I've ever had anybody in here use their emojis if they're a member. Y'all do know we got a membership, right?
I just realized that.
$1.99. You can become a member. Oh Lord, I don't want to sit here and watch her stare at the thing for 5 minutes.
The with everything, it's just a blessing. You know.
Mommy, are you
What?
yeah, hungry? I'm hungry.
Now you're hungry. Earlier you didn't want to eat nothing. You want a taco?
Taco.
Like that's all I'm saying is the whole situation is the with everything. It's just a blessing. But hey, hold on, read those comments. Good morning.
Oh, here she go.
Court's this month. It's on the 18th.
Y'all, if y'all haven't hit the like, please hit the like button. Although she got us
You want a taco?
sitting here.
Just know that there's a court date. Y'all just know. The date is set. Date is set. It's crazy because I didn't even know. Like I said, they do things different out there than here. You know, when I went to jail, I filled out a paper. I mean, the judge told me that, do you need a lawyer? And I said yes. And this stuff is different. You have to apply for a lawyer out there. And I had to do the most. But I feel like everything happens for a reason. I didn't just get put with just anybody. Like, I really am grateful. And like this all just like I want to cry because it's just like, dang, can you stop? You know, when people actually hear you and listen. And it was told to me that, you know, it's a hit or miss sometimes, but when it comes to getting a court-appointed lawyer, this just so happened to be good in my favor of what's going on. Damn. Hey, good morning. I love the Lord. Top of the morning. Amen. No, I haven't really checked my DMs, y'all. Damn, I thought this taco was cooking. Why is it spinning? Because it's tray. Like, I just finished doing what I had to do. And I'm going to just say thank you to everybody everybody on this internet that has sent me stuff, and that's also just like were traumatized by the fact that I went to jail in front of my 5 kids, well, 4 kids, and understood like this was not fair. And I stop.
So thank you to the people that
I'm just
was on her
grateful for
side,
everyone that's
basically.
been helping me through all this because it's a lot. It's a lot. So thank y'all for making videos, talking about the situation, putting your little touch on everything, screenshotting, and I like nothing's going unnoticed. Nothing's like they everything because y'all know my page is public. I don't delete anything. I'll unlist something, but that still puts the link out there. Or no, I'm not gonna unlist it. I'll put members only. That's just because I don't want it sitting on my page. But when other people just delete their videos and stuff, and
That's what
y'all
I'm
catch
saying,
everything, I'm
Leslie,
just
because
grateful
she
for
ain't
everyone.
saying nothing.
Thank you. My moms are good. What are you
No.
doing? Making a breakfast burrito. No need to shed any tears. God got you.
Okay, so what I see is it was changed from county, which is sheriff, to city, which is Arlington Police. It was under the county at first, Tarrant County. How that adjusts anything, I don't know. It is a misdemeanor, that I do see, and um, that's about all I see here. I'm trying to get to the page to where I can look up the stuff, which every time I do, it doesn't come up right. So let's go to Arlington, Texas. Arlington, Texas Police Department. Uh, Police. Now this is the question. Okay, so it's a Arlington, Texas. Um, it's out of Arlington, Texas. Okay, great. Where do you go to court for there? City Hall. Let me see if I see anything about court council. It seemed like it would still be under the county because the city doesn't handle legal matters. They might arrest, but that's about it. Okay, crime, search crime records. Let's see. I think crime reports is just like when the police is called. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call and get some information on all of this because the Tarrant County criminal link is not even loading, and it's just so much that's I'm not seeing. I do see that there was a change from who arrested her, but that's about it. And that's all shown on the Williamson County site. When you go over to Tarrant County and you try to look it up, her name doesn't come up anymore as it did because I screenshotted it. I ain't crazy. And it was in misdemeanor courts. Let's go. I know it's not a felony because it doesn't say that. When I look under my court date and I look her up even there, I don't see it anymore, and I did. Um, so that's that on that. Y'all, you know what? I have never shown my daughter on my channel, my second daughter. I have two daughters, and this is so random, and I'm so sorry, but when we was talking about the basketball stuff, it made me go look her up, and I'm proud of my baby. Um, I want to show her to y'all. I'm not going to go into a long spiel. We've already been on here for some time, but she did play ball, and she did go to college and play ball. And I'm just gonna pop this up real quick. Hold on. It had me curious just because we was talking about their hold on, y'all. I'm gonna have to we was talking about their stats, so it made me go and look and see if her stats were still available. Cause my daughter was in school. Ooh, baby, she been teaching for at least 5 years and had to go to school for that. Now she's working on her specialist, which is like it's the closest thing to a doctorate for a teacher. The doctorate you have to write a dissertation for. A specialist, you don't have to write a dissertation. So she didn't do the doctorate, she's doing the specialist. Now, in order to be a principal, I do think you need a doctorate. I'm not sure if you can just do a specialist, but obviously, I don't know. So, anyway, this is my daughter. She did play. This is her in college. Um, I hope y'all don't mind. This came up in Max Preps. No, it didn't. It came up because I searched her name. I searched Max Preps and I searched her name, but whatever this is on, this came up. This is her in college. She went to a HBCU. She did play ball. It and I always think about it because when y'all be talking about Jasmine's arms and stuff, I just be like laughing because my daughter, it has a slim frame, although she came from a mother who has always had weight issues. And I am plus size now. Y'all see how little she is. And then let me show the other picture of her. Um, and I was telling y'all, I said, y'all, Jasmine arms ain't going nowhere. Although, she um feel like, she losing weight and stuff, like the way her arms are because of them being trained as far as her muscles and stuff, the way they are, they always gonna be like that. They not going nowhere. She can lose all the weight she wanna lose. They not going nowhere. This is her now. Now the reason that she's showing here is because she's a teacher and she's a head coach. So I just wanted to share her with you. That's my love. Y'all love my babies. And I just really do not understand how they do things the way that they do as parents. Man, my daughter is grown she now has two daughters, and I would squab in the streets like a old raggedy something, something, something for my kids. Like for real. Yeah, smash that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that notification bell. She finally listened, is giving much details. Well, I ain't worried about that. We'll find it. Although I'm not able to sit here and find it, I always be trying not to waste too much time, which means that it's only certain things I'm finna do. Like sitting here going down a 5 or 10 minute rabbit hole and I have you guys here, that to me wouldn't be appropriate. That's why I'm not doing that. Lakeisha, did I speak Klingon with them spastic Patrick starfish scissor hand? Ah, you be killing me. Exactly. Now, honey, she got her tail right on up and made that baby some food. Her response to Legend is offering food the rest of the kids you just ate. Hmm. They probably gave her a plea deal. I'm sure they did. And uh, maybe it didn't include telling her to be offline. That's why she said it's a blessing. Child, you know she don't know no better. Poor little tink tink. Yeah. Hey, Ebony Lodge, as big as Jasmine is, they may have cuffed her. They gonna cuff you regardless, but they do that for your safety. San, did I speak to you? Cause I haven't. I don't. I don't know. What's nice? Oh, y'all talking about my baby. My baby. Yeah. She played basketball. Basketball paid for college, and now she's eating off basketball every day. And that was really all of that talking I was doing at the beginning of the live. That's basically where we was going with that. That's where I was going. If Liv don't show, not necessarily, it's dealing with. Oh no, it's not. It's not a DV case. It's harassment. So, and this is the first appearance. Oh, but you know what? None of that matters if she pleaded out. She may not even have to go to court. Hey, just me. Hey, Chad. Hey, Cancer. I'm late, but I'll watch the replay. Thank you so much, love. Depending on the type of court case, she may not be required to be there. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you for the super chat. I so very much appreciate it. Hey, wait for it. Mr. T with lashes, child. I'm too weak. Too weak. Yeah. I just don't understand like some of the stuff they do. It just don't make sense to me. I need to drag her. We gonna get over to that. Where she was feeling sorry for herself. As a matter of fact, we're gonna go ahead and go over there because, honey, she ain't talking about nothing. Hey, Joanne, she is not giving any information in this. I guess let's push up a little bit more. If she not saying nothing, which it does not sound like she is, we going on about our business. Cause I don't want to just sit here. Oh well, they changed. They made change. Let me make sure.
What? But yeah,
The fact that she,
because I was shook
why
when I
would
didn't
she?
know anything. I was like, ma'am, I didn't. Y'all's county is different. I've never been to, and it's so
Okay, she's saying that she's shocked that she was in a position that she needed to be there. Why would you think that you would need to be there? Number one. Number two, um, and I can tell she's trying to be a little bit more selective with the things that she say, but I don't know. She really thinks that she is someone bigger than the norm. They had me in there with the regular people in jail. Where you thought you was going?
Crazy because when talking to people, they don't understand. They think that I committed an offense and I was out there and I tried to harm somebody and stuff like that. And I'm like, baby, I don't live out there. I've never been out there.
Well, you didn't go out there, Jasmine, but you did commit an offense. Yeah, what you did, yeah, that's an offense.
Whew. Honestly, God is really freaking good. I'm about to cuss, and I don't want to cuss and use God in the same sentence. Like, but He's just really good. Good morning, beautiful people. This is just a daily reminder. Medicine, and I just was like, we'll just stay at home. And I wanted to take him to the Thinkery today. Let me read some of y'all's comments. Oh, my mods is on top of it, because baby, don't wear workout clothes. Y'all know I have regular clothes. I just wear workout clothes
Thank you,
because it's
Tracy.
comfortable. I wear regular clothes. Right now, this is what I went to sleep in. I ain't changed clothes because I was on the computer all morning and dealing with that stuff and on the phone. Oh, she's talking to the other lady in the... What did I order?
What I miss?
Oh, somebody suggested that I order Maya a microphone, and I forgot that I ordered that. It was only like $4.
No, it's on the 18th. Cancer.
Terroristic harassment charges. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay.
What?
Right now, I'm okay.
We finna go to the other video, honey.
What is the look? So many things I've got to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. Cause there's a possibility that you look at me differently, love. Ever since the first moment I spoke your name, from then on I knew that by you being in my life, things would change. 'Cause
Every
love,
time I see that damn bucket, y'all, it just made me weak.
so many
Girl,
people
stop
you
showing
make
it.
they
Girl, this is just, oh Lord.
sometimes go astray. Love.
Y'all, I bet you every time she show that bucket, she loses somebody watching her videos, cause it's like, really, girl. As a matter of fact, the only reason we here is because we train wreck watching.
All right, y'all, so Legend's awake. I'm about to make his breakfast and then get him ready for today. Welcome back to my vlog.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very fly. Oh my, it's a little bit scary. Boys wanna marry, looking in my dairy. And you can stare, but if you touch it, I'm a berry. Pretty as a picture, sweeter than a swisher. Mad cause I'm cuter than the girl that's with you. I don't gotta talk about it, baby, you can see it. But if you won't, I'll be happy to repeat it. My name is Carrie.
Miss Cheeks, that would be bomb. That would be epic.
I'm so very fly. Oh my, it's a little bit scary. Boys wanna marry, looking in my dairy. And you can stare, but if you touch it, I'm a berry. Pretty as a picture, sweeter than a swisher. Mad cause I'm cuter than the girl that's with you.
This video is sponsored by Frolic and Fun. They were so kind enough to send me Frolic and Fun 16 is a versatile, imaginative playset designed to grow alongside your child. Now I have a total of 5 kids ages from 3 to 12. And all my kids are going to love this. It's very comfortable. This would be the perfect set for us, allowing the kids to be comfortable in the living room, especially when we have movie nights. Also, I wanted to mention, the sofa has been packed for a while. It might have some wrinkles on the surface when you first unbox it, but that doesn't stop the fun. My son is only 3 years old and he is in love with it. The first thing he said was, let's build a castle. The soft fabric prevents any injuries, and on top of that, they are able to lay there comfortably on the sofa. Also, it comes with a zipper in each cushion. That way you can remove the cover and you can wash it in the washing machine. Sofa has multiple use. You can either use it for napping, you can use it for resting, but you can also build things and let your kid just use their imagination when it comes to the sofa. As seen in the booklet, you have different things that you can build, and my kids have been having a ball with this, you guys. Also, I wanted to say, for the moms that don't like to clean up a lot, this is so easy to clean up. My kids stack them up. They just make a little shape and stack them up to the side. Very, very easy cleanup. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and build a castle for Legend just to show y'all how easy it is to build the castle, but he is gonna come in and, you know, move things around, but he loved it. And baby, he was having fun saying the floor is lava, and I'm just here to have fun and be comfortable at the same time. If you guys are interested in these sofa cushions, I will have all the information linked for you guys down below in the description. Now let's get Legendary's reaction.
That is cute.
You like it? Yeah. All right, go. Ooh.
She should sit down and talk with him every day. That he is not talking like a 3-year-old.
There's lava.
Y'all, that just triggered me. Lava. I remember my goddaughter. I don't know. I guess a lot of the YouTube kiddie channels have the kids doing, you know, I don't know, something with lava. Anyway, my daughter was in the hospital having a procedure done. So, you know, we were all, because it was out of town, we were all there, and I had my goddaughter, and she was like, Teets, it's hot lava in that seat. You really need to get up. And it's like everywhere we went, we was so aggravated by the time everything was over because, honey, we couldn't sit nowhere, we couldn't walk nowhere. I had lost a leg and 1 or 2 other things because of the hot lava. I was so over it. But that just really made me think about that. Honey, I don't want to see this part. I want to see the part where she was in the car talking.
All right, y'all.
What the the
I'm
heck
not
is
gonna lie
wrong
to
with her
y'all.
face?
Don't mind Legend. He's in the back playing with the diaper box. But I haven't been Legend. Chill. I haven't really been myself. I kind of been overwhelmed with my thoughts, overwhelmed with a lot. And I'm gonna just say this: I'm not looking for nobody's sympathy. You know, looking at y'all's comments, and I seen someone say I'm looking for sympathy for what I went through. Hear me out. I'm not looking for no one's sympathy. I'm just coming in front of a camera venting. Like, people don't know how much stress it's been on me, and it's a lot. And when there's some things that you try to put out of your mind, it's hard. It's really hard. Like,
Oh, dear. Not like me.
when I was a kid, I spoke about this, how I went through like my traumatic situation and being. And then when someone says that you're lying,
Okay,
another
so
woman, and you know,
first of all, let me say this. Okay, a lot of people who have things happen when they're children do disassociate, so the impact of it is not as strong. But one thing I'm going to say is the way she lets her daughter go to people's house makes me doubt her situation. If anything, when people go through traumatic things in that type of uh, 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 acts like that, they usually become very hyper vigilant, especially if it was traumatic, especially if because some young girls don't it doesn't represent the same with others. Some people, it happened and it's a matter of fact thing because they're used to trauma in some way in their life. Some kids, it's bad. It's all bad. And if it was that bad for her, the way she let Kaylin out here, the way she doesn't cherish and love her kids, I don't believe shit she's saying.
it's already hard for women in general to almost feel like someone to.
And I'm gonna say this, Jasmine, don't speak for all women, bitch, because you do not speak for me when it comes to a situation like that. Like you is playing, you is gaming. Y'all, can y'all see her face? What in the world is going on? Let me see if I can get up here close and personal on this face here. I'm gonna do it like this. Lord. Here, let me move it over. She really needs to go see somebody. Like for real, for real. Hold on. Y'all know I always protect myself as well as protect my channel. So I can't take my stuff down, but I can move it over. Look at that. Yeah, she needs to get herself checked out. That look like it should hurt. Oof. And she needs to be way more selective about the things that she allows on her skin and to touch her. Like, girl, be careful. Now let me put her face back to normal, child. Hmm. I done messed up this crop, so I'm gonna have to fix it, y'all. But but yeah, she needs to be more careful about the things that she allows near her skin with it being so sensitive. She should definitely be using a hyperallergenic sensitive skin soap for everything that she does. And she should wear moisturizer and maybe a skin protectant, something that will kind of coat her skin a little bit so that when she's out in the elements or just anything that she does, it doesn't, mess with her as much. Ooh, child. Anyway, here we go.
To be believable, someone to have your back with stuff like that. And so for somebody to say that, I lied and I thought it was a joke, and then turn around and say my kids is being touched and stuff, like, people don't understand how shit like that weighs on you. Like, it weighs on you so bad that it's deeper. It's just deep. Like, I feel like I'm
Why?
just
Why didn't she act that way when it happened? And this is the thing. She keeps focusing on what Liv said. Why does what Liv said matter to you so much? You need to worry about the fact of if it was true or not. If it's not true, then move on. Why would something that's not true affect you so deeply? You know what I mean? That makes no sense. Girl, stop. What she say he said? You said all he do is shriek, cry, scream like a rabid banshee and always pissy. That is so sad. And the thing that's even more sad is you ain't wrong. This thing is too big for her. 5 kids and they are a rather sloppy family. That thing will be in the garbage. Right, right. Now that is not wrong. You know what? I hate using that word because she uses it, and I feel like that she took the meaning out of the word. Sometimes people do get overwhelmed with things, but I just, she needs to shut up about the lawsuit. What lawsuit? Hey, Shanae. Okay, love. She really just needs to get a life and find a job. Then she wouldn't have time to whine and cry all day. Can't say you wrong on that, little mama. I mean, I can't say you wrong on that child. Wait for it, yes, and she wants us to believe she was SA. Yeah, but she abandoned her kids with a PIMP. Girl, baby, you spelled that out. Jasmine is going to hell for lying. Baby, she going with gasoline draws on Melly.
I fucking hate social media, bro. Because it's like I would have never met that bitch ever.
Okay, it has nothing to do with social media. It has to do with the fact that number one, you met her and felt she was friend worthy. Number two, when she showed you who she was, you still allowed yourself to be involved with her. So social media has not to blame, nor does anything else. You need to hate your decision making skills and change them for the better, love. Thank you.
Like, I really fucking hate it. And I just,
Girl, that little hanger baby back there just tearing up shit, ain't it?
like, my passion's just not there right now. And I'm trying to just not let this motherfucking crazy person win.
You know what? All they do is sit here and focus on this bull crap. She does not put up any videos. Anything that this girl does out here, she should be honestly, if you are a vlogging channel, you should post every day because it's your job, especially if this is your primary source of income. Then, secondly, she should have some type of merch or something like these things that her kids play with, or she should have toys, or maybe Amazon, not a wish list for people to get her stuff, but things that she use every day. She should have a link on Amazon that she can put those things out. I mean, there's so much that she needs to be doing that she does not do, and it's crazy. Um, it just is, and she really needs to do better.
Win.
Y'all, she crying because she thinks she's gonna lose the ability to do her channel, that she's gonna have to go get a job, that her life is gonna change. She's not gonna be able to sit here for hours in the car. Why she's okay with that? If I'm sitting in the car, I'm doing something that fulfills me personally. I'm not gonna be sitting here like reading a book, talking to somebody, something like that that is positive to me. She's sitting here in this car crying. Maybe she got a bill to go in there and pay, and that's the last money she got in the world, and she trying to think, Lord Jesus, whew, I don't want to get him this money. That's the only reason I be sitting in the car crying. I mean, because this shit don't make no sense.
I don't even know why I'm talking. Cause like
Okay, so shut up. We ain't asked you to say nothing, nothing. So you ain't got to keep talking. Who I missed? Somebody came in. I don't think so. Let me see. Kimberly, did you just get here? Hey, love. Oh, you've been in the clouds. Okay. Jasmine has told this story multiple times, and each time the story changes. I mean, and she, I don't know, y'all.
I've said things on here out of anger when it comes to that situation. And that person don't even know how angry I was. I don't think that they could even understand, you know?
You know what? You don't know how angry you were. You are really the one that don't understand. The fact is, for her to understand, she got to first care, and she don't. That's number one. Number two, you were on here trying to be the big bad boogeyman, hollering out all these threats. You calling yourself mad. You was mad because you couldn't control her mouth. And you don't realize how mad and angry you were. And that's why you said all the things that you said. You need to do better. You need to be the one that takes a lesson from this. Baby, you always keep it cute and play it cool. Always. And you don't never let another person know that you sweating. You don't let a bitch know you sweating. You keep it cute, keep it cool, and when you do your get bad, you sit there with a smile on your face while they going through shit and don't even understand why. That's how you get a bitch. You on some fugazi. You need to grow the fuck up because you act like a little girl.
Because they don't know what I've been through, and they took it as a joke and said that I was lying and I made up some stupid shit. And I never even told them about it. That was my first time telling social media in general.
Actually, you told people
You know,
several
and it's
times,
just,
Jasmine. We all
and they
have heard it
continuously
several
say that my
times,
kids is getting
Jasmine.
touched over and over and over again. And it eats me up inside. That eats me up because
No, it eats you up that you're going through this stuff and
I would
you
never
can't control it.
let something like that happen to my kids, you know? And I always want my kids to know that, like, they could be, I'm there for them. They need to talk to someone. I just would never allow something like that to happen to them because that's,
Don't look. Hey,
me getting on here defending my kids out of anger. I said things.
That you did.
I don't even know where I'm going with this, bro. I just,
Let's see what y'all saying. Hey, Juneteenth, baby. Welcome to the live. Have you seen my Shabby Life videos? No, I have not. I purposely have not. Uh, I don't want to see them. I mean, I get the consensus of them, but seeing somebody mistreat their kids, I just, I'm just so good on that. Yeah. But she's gotten away with so many things in her life. That's not the vision, or that's not how she sees it. Nicole, you in here? Hey, love. Oh, there you are. Hey, love.
I just feel like I'm all over the place because of all this draining. I see y'all sending me messages and stuff. Y'all, I just been drained from.
You know what, Jasmine? You a sorry sack of shit, and let me tell you why. First of all, you playing with the wrong shit. Okay, you are in a situation that you put yourself in. You sat on here trying to be the big booger man. You sat on here trying to act like you was that girl. So tag, you're it. You're that girl. You're that girl that has mistreated your kids. You are that girl that would actually sit on here and cry and lie about something as horrid and traumatic as SA. You are that girl who has gotten so lazy that you barely do enough to make the money to pay your bills on this channel. Yeah, you that girl, all right. You that girl who took another woman, and she was a child at the time, and you freaking allowed and assisted your baby daddy and using her. You that girl. And profiting off of it. So don't you ever fucking sit here and talk about what you hate and what you wouldn't do, and oh my God, this happened to me. You did it to somebody else, you funky bitch. Let me calm down, y'all. She that girl, all right. I mean, she ought to be ashamed of herself. The fact that you are a mother of at least three daughters, and you sat here, you didn't even apologize to that girl. As a matter of fact, to this day, you sit up here and fuss and fight with her. And the funny part about it is the only people that she got real beef with is women who has messed with men that she's liked. She don't like Asia because of Phil. Not that Asia did you wrong. Phil did her wrong. Even Phil sit there and let Asia have so many liberties. Why? Because he knew he was wrong. But your bitch ass still arguing with her, you dumb motherfucker. And Medusa. Chris did Medusa wrong. Medusa didn't do Chris wrong. That girl for years was over there scared, taking care of that little girl by herself. Why? Not because, oh, she just wanted to be a single mother. This nigga threatened her and told her that he would take her child, and she believed him. So she was literally living in fear, thinking that if I, try to stand up to him, if I try to get him to do his job, he's going to take my baby. Then you turn around and double down on the shit. Somebody should punch you in your motherfucking face because you ain't shit for none of that. You are that girl who ain't shit. So we don't give a fuck about you sitting here feeling bad because now you may have to get your sorry ass up and work. We don't care. We don't care that you want people to feel sorry for you, and help you, and we really don't care that you think you are so special that you shouldn't have to go into a jail cell after committing a crime, that you should not have to sit your funky, raggedy, long tooth ass coochie on the damn jail cell toilet. I'm like, I had to wipe my coochie with a pad. At least you wipe, because half the fucking time you probably don't even do that. You are that girl who is so vile and disgusting that you would sit on a fucking toilet and shit on social media. Really, bitch? You couldn't wait and talk to us when you got off? You couldn't put us on hold? Like, it's so many things that you do wrong. If you just took your raggedy ass life and turned into Jasmine Fix My Life and changed your life. Now you sitting up here looking at and listening to all of these other channels talk about you. so that you can get information about some funky ass shit with Live, but you wouldn't listen to the shit they're saying about you to help you improve your life. Yeah, you that girl. You that dumb ass, slow ass, whack ass girl. Now I'm done with this hoe for today. Shit. She done pissed me the fuck off. Sitting up here playing about that shit. Y'all, ooh, ooh. I ain't with it. I'm not with it. You playing about something that has wrecked the women's life. There are people out here 50 years old, 60 years old, 70 years old, and still hurting from shit like that that happened in their childhood. And you want to fucking sit up here and play and act like it happened to you. You want to sit up here and say you love your kids, but you just sat here a month or two ago and made reference to the fact that you were pregnant and either lost it or or terminated it. I don't even remember which it was, but that was a person. A child is a person from conception. I know they're not considered that in a lot of states, and I think Texas is one of them, that they're not considered a person until they are born. But you raggedy bitch, there are women out here that will give their left arm to be a parent, and they consider that child from the second of conception. But you talking about you want to get your back blown out. And then you said that in front of your daughter. Well, you know what? I hate to say, I hope other men don't look at the fact that you a weak ass mama and take to your children the way you helped Phil take to Asia. I pray that that does not happen to you. These are people. These are children. They eat, they breathe, they hurt. And the sad thing is, kids are such sponges and they want love so freaking bad that even the likes of a sorry ass Jasmine can see a child and they deem this parent to be everything. Y'all ain't got shit else to say. Not about this motherfucker. Let me see what y'all talking about. Jasmine also telling people to meet her at HEB. Whew. Child, fuck her. I don't know. I'm willing to bet money she told Liv something that justified what Liv said. I feel like it is. I feel like it is. Or I feel like Liv knows something. Or maybe she said that she thought he was capable of anything. It's something there. I said that from the time that it happened. Yeah, Liv ain't shit. She a liar. But another thing that motherfucker is a motor mouth. She tell everything. And Jasmine wanted Phil so bad. It's bitches out there like that. That she would not turn her head and let it happen. But I fully believe that she is the type of person who would have she's the type of person who would create the breeding ground for it to happen. I don't think she'd be okay if she knew it happened. But think about the situations that she's been in. 13 staying with her boyfriend. The fuck? Her mother breeded her to be it. I mean, it ain't all her fault. But just because a person teaches you wrong, once you know right from wrong, you do right. If you don't, it's on you. It's not on them. Yeah, just basically just get the fuck on. Just go on. Shit. Yep. She's been able to get away with too much. Some of her supporters have probably experienced. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I'm done with this motherfucker for today. I just want to say something. I had to. do this video because I just really wanted to say something about the situation because it's like, girl, Brooklyn Watkins says, I am not a Jasmine supporter, but any means she did lie. Yeah, yeah. hmm She is. If you guys have not hit that like button, please go ahead and do so. I think I know. I touch that fire for you. I do that three, but I think I know. I touch that fire for you. What you talking about? I do that three, but and like I said, Brooklyn, I don't believe her. Um, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, let's say it's not wrong and that it happened. To some people it's traumatic, to some people it's uh a thing that happened, right? Let's just be real about that. Okay, so you're saying that happened in her childhood, but then she turned around with Phil and talked about it to others, and then turned around yet again and created a situation that Asia, what happened to Asia was able to happen. And Asia had two kids with Phil. So not only was she being exploited by him, she was being used by him, and she knew it and was still okay with it. So again, it was not a situation that was traumatic to her. It was a situation that happened to her. If it was a traumatic situation, it's no way she could have been okay with that. So that just reinforces I stand corrected. If it is something that happened, I'm woman enough to admit when I'm wrong. But it clearly did not mean for her what it means to some people. It clearly did not affect her the way it did to others. Jasmine has been a person who's worked a job before. Yes, that is true. But once she was able to come on here and make easy money, that was it for her. And instead of um, pushing the envelope and getting better and being better and doing better as a content creator, what is she doing? She is sitting here just surviving, just living, surviving. She is not sitting here and taking this and making it be what it can be. You see people like Keisha K. Lee, who's she's on her second property. You see people like what's that girl, Gina Janine, living her best life in her Maybach. Like there are people who take this and it's something amazing. Hey, Greenheart. And also there are people who are just here. Jasmine has 60,000 subs. That's not small feat. There are people making $2,000 to $3,000 on this social media with 15,000 subs. She got 65,000 people and can't pay her damn bill. Man, please. Jasmine ain't shit. And then the fact that she has turned around and allowed a situation where other people can be exploited, I wouldn't put it past her to do all kinds of things because she did it with Phil. She can do it with Chris. And what did she say? I love Chris more than I love Phil. You can't compare the two. Ain't that what she said? So she probably would shoot people. Go be Bonnie and Clyde with that other boy. Big hips. But man, please. Girl, I can't even talk. I'm not mad. I'm undone because you want to sit here and cry and act so sad about something that is so big. And then the thing is, you put yourself in this position, and instead of look at her face, y'all, look at her face, look at her face. Instead of her just accepting her feet, accepting her fate, self-correcting and moving on because she got on here cursing and acting a fool, and she put herself in that position. Instead of that, oh, I mean, I'm just not with it. I'm just not, I mean, but who am I? Who am I? That's my commentary, and I'm sticking to it. Well, now I gotta go the other way. She doesn't deserve her platform and has wasted it. She has wasted it. I was just speaking on the essay. I understand, and my statement is just a general statement. It wasn't made directly towards you or anything. But I can't say she doesn't deserve her platform. In this country, we all have freedom of speech, even deadbeats. So I can't say that she doesn't deserve something because just like I deserve it, she deserves it. So if she don't deserve it, that would mean that I don't. Just because I haven't done the things that she's done doesn't make me better suited or fitted for this. So that's just what I'm gonna say about that. I still feel how I feel. I stand by how I feel, but I mean we're all governed and have the freedom to express ourselves. So I can't take that from her because then someone can take it from me. You know what I mean? So she should do better. And we all have a right to a second chance as well, which is why I said, even at this moment, with as crazy as she has been, she just like she said, she sat here and watched all these videos that people have made, and she's taken it to use it for her best interest. She could also take the constructive criticism that has been given and use that to make her situation and self better. She could do that if she so choose, but she just doesn't choose that. So, um, yeah, but she'll use the videos when she needs something. But when it could help her overall as a person, which helps her be a better person to others, yeah, she ain't got no interest in that. You aren't exploiting your children like she does, but I get it. Yeah, and you're right about that. You're right, and I understand your point. I don't know if Jazz was or wasn't. She just tells so much nonsense. But telling the House of Virginia rumor could have caused someone exactly. That could have really taken things a lot of places. These girls play, but I don't think they realize it's not even them living their life because all we see is Jasmine talking about this drama and going to basketball games. We don't see her living a life. Now we did see her going out. That was a nice thing to see. We saw her taking the kids to Five Below. That was a nice thing to see. That's what a mommy vlogging channel is. That's what a family vlogging channel is. Seeing her work out, that should be no more than 2 times a week, or maybe Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Tuesday and Thursday, she can do events with the little baby that's home. On the weekends, should be all about those other kids. All about. And during the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday days, or Tuesday and Thursday, or what the hell ever, um, those days she should have like cleaning day, just general stuff. She should be living her life. That's what a blog channel is. When they all first got on here and I first started watching them, things were so different. They were so different. And you know, I remember even doing a video, and I'm gonna repost those videos. I did a video about her. Um um it was some ideas for moms who vlog, and I'm gonna repost that. She is always using family and subscribers for money. Yeah, and she is running. She's running it into the ground. Like, baby, I've never seen a person who has experienced what she says that she experienced use it the way that she used it and post it the way. Now I can see if she was an activist who helped people who has experienced those things, then of course you have to talk about your situation and you use it to make the other person feel better. But she uses it as a way to rally people on her side and now using it to try to say that's why she was so mad at Liv. If that's why you would have said that then, not now that you in trouble. All Jazzy knows is lying to get sympathy. And you just summed it up right there. Yeah, that's true too. But you summed it up right there. All Jazzy know is to get sympathy by lying. And honey, we could just end her right there. We're gonna jump on over. Well, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to take a break right here. We're gonna go ahead and end this live, and then I'm gonna come back in about 30 minutes, and we're gonna get on to the other subject that was supposed to be in this live, which is Zanadia, Simone, and Peach. We'll do that in a separate live. So guys, I am going to come back. It is 2:52, probably around 3:30. So as soon as I end this live, I'll set up the other one and we'll go from there. Yeah, the first thing she needs to do nearly is get her damn kids' heads combed. What the hell is going on with them little girls? They all look like, first of all, the little girls with braids look like whoever braided their hair was practicing on them. If you have people that practice on your kids' head, baby, you take it down after a day or two. And then they redo it. It look a little bit better, and on and on and on. Them babies look a mess, and then their hair looks matted into the braids. She need to do better. Come on, girl. Damn. I can't, y'all. I can't. Y'all be sure to hit that like button for me. And whoever hit that like unlike, that's cool too, boo. I mean, we can't all get it. We can agree to disagree. We can agree to disagree. We can agree to disagree. Yeah, y'all please hit that like button for me. Also have y'all put a heart in the chat if y'all seen my merch. If you have not seen it, I'm gonna show it right now. I'm gonna show it to you right now. I really hope that you guys like the channel enough to want to support the channel by becoming a member, by buying merch and all the things. The merch is not just to give the channel money. It's to kind of, how can I say it? Become one with us. Like, I want you to be sitting there laughing and chopping it up with me and drinking out of your wine glass. I want y'all to maybe wear y'all t-shirt on Saturday when y'all running around and they be like, "Who is that child?" And y'all say, "Oh, that's a YouTube child. That's my girl. She be talking. She be this. She be that." You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what merchandise is about for this channel. I can't speak for everybody. And then knowing that we put our heart, mind, and souls into doing the commentary, it's also a way to help us grow the channel. It costs money for these apps that we use, the aesthetics, everything. And so, people that not only get views, but then you support them in one way or another, it helps them be able to further that agenda and bring you better commentary. Damn, y'all still saying bye. Y'all can't hear me. I'm feeling some type of way. Y'all just like, we out of here. Let me show the merch and then we'll go from there.
Hey guys, please stop by our site and purchase some of our merchandise today. This is not only a way to spread the word about us, but it is a great way to support the channel. JustMeCMB.cc. Hey guys.
So, those are a lot of the items that we offer. And like I said, it's not only a way to support the channel, but just become one with us, show your love not only for the channel, but the commentary, the camaraderie, the people you meet, me, and all the things. So I hope that you guys do support it enough. The website to go directly to the merchandise for this channel is justmecmb.cc, and all of the products are there. The cups and things of that nature started right at 15. T-shirts go up to 25. No, we ain't got no $40 t-shirts on the channel. And guys, I promise you the words are spelled correctly. Okay, they are. So I will see you guys in the next video. Love you all. Bye.
She get it from her mama. I'ma say you fucking right. Body look is unpolite. Done be in the humble life. Tell me, is you down? Cause I'm trying to go up tonight. All the hoochies left and right. I just wanna